educating people how to cook with marijuana.
Man. Marijuana activate! Oh, sorry. We're gonna have a great time this afternoon with my buddy Chef Marc. We are cooking beautiful gnocchi, rib cab steaks, and a whole lot more. Put your seatbelts on, everybody, and remember to subscribe. This is only the beginning. I think we're gonna have a nice dinner.
I think we are too. So we're gonna be serving a herb pan-fried gnocchi. So instead of using like my regular herbs that I would use, I'm using marijuana that I'm gonna cook out a little bit, light in oil, with this magical butter. I've also got some heirloom carrots that I'm gonna roast in the oven with some herb butter. On top of that, we're gonna be serving a seared ribeye steak with a little compound herb butter that we're gonna be making shortly. And then I've got some roasted chanterelle mushrooms that we're gonna put on the plate. And then I'm making a red wine jus, but the only herb that I put in it is this beautiful Tom Ford in there. So everything on this plate today is all from Ontario.
Why do we deconflict, Hey, Chef Marc, why do we decarb it? Because that other word's tough.
Decarboxylate, you mean?
Yeah, no offense, I went to Fanshawe College.
That's okay,
Continue.
it's okay. We do that to enhance the flavor, to double the strength of the strain of the THC in the marijuana.
Now, a lot of people want to know, how do I get it even stronger?
These two different strands here, by adding soy lecithin to it, we can make it 4 times as stronger. So by decarboxylating the weed, which we've just done, it helps double the strength of the potency of the THC that's already in the marijuana that you're serving. Then you can do your butters.
The machine's pretty simple, Marc, but I guess one question I got is, how much weed do we need to create the butter? What are the ratios?
For this mixture, for this machine, you need 1 ounce for 2 cups of butter, unsalted butter. What I'm gonna do first with this butter, we're gonna strain it. Just really quickly.
Wow, it smells like mushroom soup, and I like soup. That's nice, wow.
So then actually, if you could help me
sure.
for a second.
Yeah, no problem. You want me to hold the bag, or you want me to dump?
Yeah, you can pour it in here.
Giver?
Yeah. What I'm gonna do now for you guys, I'm gonna strain this butter right now, and we're gonna put it in this mold.
We start the magical butter routine to the end. How many minutes are we talking?
3 hours. We're basically turning this into a compound butter, so we're gonna freeze it. And we're just gonna go straight to the freezer.
Watch out, I got some ice cream in there.
This is the magic butter that we made earlier. It's nice and firm and tight.
Did you just scoop out like one of them?
I'm gonna scoop out a couple. One's gonna go with these heirloom carrots that we're gonna roast in the oven. The other one's gonna go with the chanterelle mushrooms, which I'm gonna roast in the oven as well.
Those mushrooms look pricey. You got it. Well, Chef Marc's gonna take control right now with the magical butter. We're gonna do some gnocchi.
What we've done is now we've let the gnocchi dough rest for a little bit.
How long?
I let it rest for 20 minutes.
Okay.
First of all, one quick tip.
The key is not too much flour?
Not too much flour.
The key is not too much flour?
By using a polystyrene cutting board, I find you don't use as much flour, so you don't turn your gnocchi into what we call bullets. So we're just gonna start off with a small piece here.
Yep.
Because I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do this. So basically, Cam.
Kind of like a cigar?
Kind of like that, but you see how my fingers are gonna go like this, outwards? Okay, so now the thing is, you can make your gnocchis as fat as you want, as skinny as you want. So you see how I'm doing this, Cam?
Yeah, perfect. It's just, you're going out, you're going out, you're going out.
I personally think that's a good size right there. Okay?
And then you start cutting?
And then we're just gonna cut it quickly. Translated from English and Italian, pillows from heaven.
Oh, so what do I do?
2 hands.
Two hands. And
start in the middle, okay? Watch me 1 second. Right? Spread your fingers out, pull it back, and spread your fingers out, okay?
Yeah.
Don't push it down hard. You got big, thick.
I'm like a bear. I'm just like.
You got bear claws. Don't get me wrong. That's a good thing.
I know it's like not. You know what?
What I've got here is a pot of salted boiling water, and then we're just gonna drop these in. And this is where you can do the little pinch to make sure you got your nice looking pillows here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fresh. So how long do these bad boys cook for?
Once they float, they're ready to go.
That's the magical butter in the pan.
So for the gnocchi, all we're doing is just getting some crisp skin on the outside.
We're gonna do some with the vegetables as well.
Absolutely. 6 minutes, because what I've done is I blanched the carrots ahead of time.
Smart.
350-degree oven, and I'm gonna start tossing it a little bit more so all the herbs, the marijuana, butter, gets all incorporated into this.
We're gonna get that beautiful ribeye steak going. So that's the magical butter right into the cast iron.
In the cast iron. Yep.
A little bit of salt.
Black pepper.
Now you can make love to that piece of meat.
All right, there you go, Cam. You hear
That's
that
like,
nice
that, you know what the
sizzle?
sound is? That's me in the sun.
At least 3 minutes. Get a good hard sear on this, okay?
3 minutes per side.
Per side, and then in the oven. And that's the key thing. Resting your steak is the most important thing.
I can't wait to get that steak out of the oven. I've been thinking about that thing since we started.
Next, almost one of the final steps before we have dinner tonight. I've got these beautiful Chanterelle Ontario mushrooms right now.
What?
With the help of Cam, we kind of peel them apart a little bit to make them a little smaller.
Like in the middle?
Yeah, right in
Peel
the
it?
middle, yeah.
Like that.
The same cast iron pan that I seared the steak in, there's tons of flavor. I'm just gonna roast them in this pan.
Can you please put some more weed on that, please, sir?
A little touch more of some weed.
A little pinch of
That's
weed,
it.
why not?
Why not? Let's go to the plate here.
Let's do it. Days like this, Mark, that I feel sorry for vegetarians. Come to daddy.
Right now what I've got here is sliced steak, perfectly cooked. I've got the wheat butter, which is like basically like a compound butter.
Beautiful.
And to finish the dish, what I've got is some little bit of edible flowers. On top of that, just a little marijuana and steak.
That's beautiful.
Everything is, first of all, Ontario raised and grown. We got this beautiful pan-fried marijuana-infused gnocchi, chanterelle mushrooms.
Keep it
We got
coming.
a seared ribeye,
Oh, so good.
topped with marijuana butter, compound butter, carrots that were roasted with marijuana
I might
butter.
even have some vegetables today. God, I wish I could cook, because I love to eat.